Hello everyone, welcome to Mayur Programming Club. Today we will be solving another daily LeetCode problem, and the problem's name is roller log folder. Okay, so according to the problem statement, LeetCode file systems keep log of each time some user performs a change folder operation. So the operations of the folders or the directories are described below. If there is a double dot and then there is a forward slash, then the it means that you will be leaving the current folder and moving to its parent folder. Okay, and if there is a single dot and a slash, then it means that you are staying in the same folder. Okay, and if there is a directory name, for example here it's x, then you are going to the child folder named x for the current directory, the folder you can say. Okay, so you are given a list of strings logs, and you have to return uh, where each entry in this logs array is either of these operations. Okay, one of these operations you can say, and the file system starts in the main folder, and then the operations described in the logs are performed. Okay, so once the operations are performed, then you need to go back to the main folder. Okay, and you have to tell the minimum number of operations that you must take, or you must do in order to reach back to the main folder. Okay, so this is the problem statement. Now before thinking of an approach to solve this particular problem statement, let's have a quick look at the constraints of the problem statement. So according to the constraints, the length of the logs folder will be of 10 raised to power 3 logs string, uh, and then each entry in this logs array or array of strings will be of length of order 10. Okay, and each entry will consist of lowercase English letters or a dot or a slash. Okay, so let's try to think how we can solve this. Let's open the board. So basically in this array of strings logs, there will be three types of entries. One type of entry will be double dot followed by a slash, and then single dot followed by a slash will be another type of entry. Okay, and the third type will be, it will be some directory name, let's say x. Okay, so this is a directory name or folder name. Okay, and then it will be followed by a slash. So these type of entries will be there. So in order to, you know, d- determine the number of steps needed to go back to the parent folder, what we can do here is we can keep a directory count. Okay, so how many directories we have gone from the parent or the main folder or the, okay, in forward direction. So if you are encountering this kind of operation, then it means that you should be going to one directory back, for the number of directories that are counted starting from the main folder will be decremented by 1. So if your directory count is greater than 0, it means that you have at least gone at least one directory forward, or one folder forward to the main folder. Then you will decrement your directory count. So if this condition holds true, then you will decrement your directory count when you will be seeing this type of operation, the first type of operation. Okay, and if you are seeing the second type of operation, then you will do nothing, you will continue, because it means that you will be staying in the same directory. Okay, and so you are not moving in depth to any new folder, you are staying in your current folder. And if it is the third option, then you will for sure increment your directory count, or the folder count you can say. So the number of folders or the directories you have gone after the main folder. So you will increment your directory count in this case. And at last you will be simply returning your directory count. Those will be the minimum number of operations or the steps that will be required in order to go back to the main folder at which you have started your whole operations. Okay, so let's have a quick look at the implementation also. Let's bring the code to the board. So it is quite similar to what I have described here, but anyways, let's have a quick look. So this is the code. So as I told you, we will be initializing a variable directory count. Once it's initialized, then we will be going to the operations one by one. If the current operation is a directory change operation, going to one directory or folder back, then we will decrement the directory, the number of directories after the main folder we have visited. Okay, in case it is staying saying that you should be staying in the current directory or the folder, then you will continue and will do nothing with your directory count. And if it is the third case, it means that a new directory is visited from the current directory, going depth more, then you will increment your directory count, and at last you will simply return your directory count. So this is the whole logic. And if we talk about complexities, time complexity wise, this will be order of n, where n is the size of logs array. Okay, and space complexity wise, you must have observed that we are not using any extra space, so it's constant. Okay, so these are the complexities. So if you are still having any kind of doubts or any queries in general, then you may ask them in the comment section. I really hope this solution walkthrough video added some value to your journey of honing your DSA skills. I will see you in the next video. Till then, keep practicing more problems, and thank you for watching.